Hey guys, welcome back to Play America's Most Eligible to Chapter 4. A day at the beach promises to be all fun and games, but when temper slay, your teen spirit is put to the test. Ugh. And we know it's going to be Vince. Like, Vince is going to be just flaring everybody up. Like, this man needs to calm the heck down. He needs to chill out. Hey, 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 hey. America's Most Eligible Book 2. Yeah. Back in the action. Chapter 4, Sansa and Strife. Hey. Today, after the first day of the season, you and Mackenzie are in hair and makeup, telling Kiana, Fatima, and Ren what happened at the rodeo bar. The next thing we know, Adam went flying across the room and Vince was right by the controls. You think he caused the accident? He obviously did, that bastard. This isn't what I call considerate. I spent a full hour yesterday making sure each of his curls was no more than a quarter width in diameter. What? And right when I was done, he deliberately ran a comb through his hair and undid all my work. What? Seems like Vince has been unpleasant with just about everyone on set. This goes beyond the pleasant. Adam could have seriously been hurt. What I don't get is why Adam didn't call Vince out. We would have backed him up. I'm so sick of him turning the other cheek. Maybe he just wanted to take the high road. I don't blame him. And while he does that, Vince will keep throwing him around like a rag doll, literally. That guy needs to be taught a lesson. Until he gets one, he's just going to keep treating us like doormats. Hey, but we shouldn't stoop too slow, so let's take him down together. Honestly, I high-key believe in going above and beyond, like, don't stoop to anybody's level. I'm sorry. That's not who we are. If we compromise ourselves to get back at him, we're no better than he is. That is true. We have to play the game our way. Yep. Or at least, right, half the fun of playing is just doing your best. Maybe, but the other half is winning. And I can't do that while meeting Vince halfway. After all, he is my teammate, unfortunately. I can't help it. I've had my share of bad teammates, and I'm talking awful, manipulative teammates that let you walk into an ambush. Attacks come from all sides. Support is nowhere to be found. You cry for help into your headset, but no one hears your pleas. Focus, Kiana. This is real life, not lookout. Right, sorry. My advice, focus on how much you want to win, not how much you hate Vince. Your fate is tied to his, so you'll need to get along somehow. Makes sense, and who knows, maybe I could be a good influence of his. Show him what real teamwork is supposed to look like. If you ask me, you're here to win $500,000, not to reprogram Vince. Vince just isn't worth the frown lines. Why don't I cheer you up with a new outfit? Which I'm gonna turn down. What would you have in mind? It's the first challenge on the beach, so you'll need to wear something that sizzles, and I have just the thing. You never let me down, Fatima. Ooh, yo, I'm showing off the packs. But I could just show off like this. Your outfit is beautiful, Fatima, but I think I'll go with this instead. You snap, crackle, and pop all on your own. Good luck. Ren shoots you a thumbs up, then takes a look at their watch. Shoot, I'm late. Y'all need to be down at the beach at 5, okay? I still want to date, Red. Before you can respond, Ren dashes out the door for Fatima's size. I swear, that child is in serious need of a break. Ooh, can I show it to them? I would love to be the one to give them a break. You and the others arrive at the beach and find Ren standing beside Carson with the parasol, shielding him from the midday sun. This is sad. Someone remind me to get this intern a raise. Okay, just doing what you asked, sir. Hang on, this is what you rushed off for? This is sad. Carson claps Red on the back and sends them out of the shot as the cameras begin filming. Welcome, Fritz. I see you're all ready for a fun and fabulous day at the beach. Slater catches your eye and winks. Lay it on us, Carson. Some of us are eager to get to the challenge. That's what I like to hear. This week, you and your partner will be tasked with building a sandcastle befitting of an all-star. In order to win my vote, your sandcastle must be sturdy, second must be beautiful. Okay, sturdy and beautiful. And last but not least, I'll be monitoring how well you work with your partner. Nothing's more inspiring than a harmonious, creative vision. Okay, so we obviously gotta work for Vince. But it's also gotta be sturdy and beautiful. Are there any questions? How soon can we start? How do we know you won't play favorites? What does this have to be with? Yeah, how do we know you won't play favorites, though? You know, like you did last season? I don't know what you mean. Seriously, Riley, don't you have anything better to pick? I'm not picking a fight. It was just an honest question. Oh, so asking fair questions, picking a fight now. Exactly. Yeah, well, Riley, I like to know we all got a fair shot. Heck yeah. Friends, what could it stare and dredge up past grief? Even a wise man cannot unboil a goose. What the hell are you ever saying? Carson clears the still and gets everyone's attention once more. Now, does everyone understand the challenge? Yep, let's get ready. I'm loving the enthusiasm. Take place, everyone. The challenge is about to begin. The other contestants move into pairs. As Adam passes you, he gives you a encouraging smile. Good luck, Riley, though I hope you won't need it. Your gaze flickers over to Vince. I'll be fine, Adam, thanks. Vince leads you across the beach away from the others. He turns his back to the cameras and keeps his voice low, so the mics can't pick it up. We'll build here. A classic medieval castle would do. You'll get started on the base and owl. Hang on, shouldn't we be planning this together? Don't be difficult, Riley. I'm not going to waste time debating half-baked ideas. Difficult? Who do you think you're talking to right now? Honestly, someone who will slow me down, or worse, someone who cost me my victory. You're such a... Riley, come here a sec. You bite back the rest of your retort and march over to Jen. Jen, please tell me I can switch partners. I can't work with him if he's going to keep acting like this. Riley, I'm sorry, but you really don't have a choice. If you don't work with him, you'll be disqualified. So what am I supposed to do? Crawl back to him and play nice? Honestly, yes, and I hate to say it, but I think this could be a good opportunity for you. If you get Vince to let his guard down, maybe you could get him to talk about his strategy for the season. And if that happens, you'll be able to see his weaknesses that much easier and figure out how to exploit them. No, your enemy, huh? I didn't know you were this cutthroat, Jen. But you're dealing with tough competition, Riley. Besides, your sandcastle will look better if you work together. That's your chance to get the inside scoop of Vince's plans to earn a boost in this week's challenge. You also learn some info that'll help you later in the season. Nope. I'm really not in the mood to deal with Vince right now. If he wants to take point of this, he could do it. Okay, just remember that you can't let him push you around. No chance of that. Let's do this alright. March back over to Vince and stand over him until he acknowledges you. We're partners. I'm going to work on the sandcastle alongside you no matter what you say. Fine, but don't bother getting creative. We're doing this my way. Ugh. Follow Vince's lead and get to work. Think we should put a staircase here? No. Okay. As you form part of castle's walls, a joyful voice from across the beach draws your attention. What we did the magic funland castle? Good idea. I bet Carson will really dig the nostalgia. Glance over at Adam McKinsey and feel a pang even when you see how much fun they're having. Personally, I'll go all out on defenses. Watchtowers, moats with crocodiles, you name it. Invaders will think twice about trying anything. Now I'm just picturing a million Lou Carsons attacking your castle market from some pocket squares. That's so cute. I wish Vince and I could work together as well as they do. On the other side of the beach, Slater is hunched over what looks to be a sand pyramid. He hovers nearby. Cool idea, bro, but I kind of feel weird just standing there. Do you need any help? No, I know exactly how to build this so it stands up to a big wave. But if you want to get something to fill it up. Next to them, Yvette works furiously on her castle staircase, having as she flings sand around. There's no time to waste, B. Mama gotta bring home the bacon. Well, why are you doing that? I'm gonna go grab us more water. Hey, Riley, no slacking. You take a deep breath to calm yourself, then turn to face him. Hey, Vince. Shut up. What do you need help with? I can't be a good partner if I don't know the plan. Fair enough. How about you clean up this balcony? We really need to make the details sing. I'm on it. A while later, the castle has started to take shape. You pause for a moment to look it over. I think we're getting there. Don't get too excited. We're in the home stretch and we cannot lose momentum. Son, you grab a bucket and head to the shoreline to get more water. You pass Kiana and Ronan, who are struggling to find their footing. You must pay homage to the Wat Arun. It's a temple I once prayed in from dawn to dusk during a month-long solstice pilgrimage. Okay, but we need a strong foundation before we can do any of the designs you're talking about. But nothing, young one. Carson will be positively flabbergasted when he takes a closer look at our creation. Yeah, well, you're not wasn't giving me a quest, Ronan. I'm your partner. Listen to me, we won't make it to judge it at this rate. Yeah, heck, Kiana, they don't call me helpful, he, thief, or nothing. The three of you turn to find he nervously smiling at Kiana. Someone got a crush? Not that I'm saying you need the help, obviously, but there'll be no help of opposing teams, I'm afraid. It's against the rules. But I'm not against the rules to grab some drinks together after the challenge wraps. It's not a bad idea. It's not? Hey, you should totally ask Kiana out. You're distracted enough for the challenge. Kiana looks at he hopefully, but he shrinks back looking at you for help. You two will look cute together, and I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure she's interested. You think so? Not that young love does exhilarate the senses, but I do think it's time to get back to business. I'm sorry, I'll go now. He waves at Kiana, then rushes back to Slayer. Cute. Crazy kids. Vince takes the bucket of water from you once you rejoin and quickly gets back to work on his tower. Finally. You're welcome. You turn to see Bianca and Yvette rushing from the water to their sandcastle so their buckets abandoned. Yvette, the entire site collapsed. It did collapse, look at it. Someone stomped on my sandcastle. You strain to get a better look at their castle. Sure enough, one half of it has been reduced to a pile of sand. It's okay, we can still fix this. 3, 2, 1, please stop working your castles. Everyone except for Yvette and Bianca sign relief to step back to admire their handiwork. You turn to Vince, who looks over the competition's castles and your own with subtle frown. I mean, it looks nice. Well, it's definitely a sandcastle and it's standing upright. Which is more than I can say for some of these. Let's hope it'll be enough. Vince gives you a quick nod that leads you by the pathway. You overhear Bianca doing her best to console Yvette. There's no coming back from this. I failed my babies. I'll say that we won't know until Carson done judging. Maybe we can explain ourselves. As Emma Kids and Derek make their way over, Slater steps up next to you. He shoots you a friendly smile. So how do you think you did in the challenge? Well, the only thing I know for sure is that I tried my best. Fence is that bad, huh? It'll be Cruella. I'm sure Carson will give you props for your trouble. He deserves more than that for having to put up with Vince. As others head off across the beach, Adam lingers beside you. So how's that bruise healing up? Just at his wrist where he fell wearing the bull through him. You know me, I bounce back quickly. As you look over at the red sandcastles on the beach, Adam brushes his hand over yours. I'm sorry about the challenge, but if you want, I think a distraction can help you take your mind off it. Sounds like you have a few ideas. I do actually, and if you come find me later, I'll be happy to share. I'll think about it. Congratulations, contestants. Now that the hard part's over, you can use this time as you wish. As for me, judging awaits. He marches back over to the sandcastle with Rin and the other cameras in tow. As you watch Carson whip out a tape measure, Jen approaches you. Yeah, I caught a glimpse of you working with Vince early. Didn't quite look like the teamwork I was hoping for. I tried my best. And I wasn't going to pay diamonds to, go the extra mile. Yeah, well, you made it pretty difficult for us to get along. Don't beat yourself up, brother. I think you did what you could considering how he is. Let's just hope it'll be easier as the season goes on. But for now, I guess we just have to wait for the challenge results. Though it might take a while with Carson at the helm. Why don't you take a breather? There's a beautiful code that I scouted for filming weeks ago. It's romantic and private. Maybe you could invite someone to enjoy some time alone with you. That sounds very tempting. Stick away for filming with one of the others that he thinks up in this exclusive sexy scene. Oh my goodness. Are we going to final base here? Someone tell me if you go final base with any of them. Because I am so curious. I'm trying to save all my diamonds for AJ when book 2 of Class Act comes back. Actually, I think I'll just stay here with the others. I want to make sure our castle gets a fair shot during judging. Something tells me he had nothing to worry about, Riley. Watch his friend scrambles to write every word Carson says he inspects one of the sandcastles with a magnifying glass. Looks like I better get comfortable. Later, after much deliberation, Carson gathers all the contestants to announce the winner of the challenge, which is not going to be us. We have quite the rare castle on display here. You should all applaud yourselves for your creativity. But the question is, did your creative vision match up with your partners, or did you suffer from creative differences? Clarissa still approaches Slater and Heath's sand pyramid. This one looks strong enough, but fortunately for Slater and Heath, I find it rather Spartan when it comes to aesthetics. It's actually Egyptian and Mesoamerican inspired, my dude. And here we have Yvette and Bianca's castle, which boasts a rather inventive deconstructed look. Deconstructed my ass! Gerson moves on Demon, Kiana, and Ronan's castle unfocused, and Mackenzie Adams too safe. Then he turns his attention elsewhere. Now, this castle is a thing of beauty, Derek and Ivy. Looks just like the one at Magic Funland. This Carson, I was pretty stoked to show off my artistry. And finally, we have Vincent Riley's castle. Yeah, lay it on us. It's the moment of truth. It's a nice effort, cute and functional, but unfortunately it's no match for the whimsical nostalgia Ivy and Derek have cooked up. Which means Ivy and Derek are the winners of this challenge. What a lovely surprise! Hell yeah, the artist is here to stay. Crash you too, but we would have won if it were for this. Your sandcastle looks all, I guess it pays out Carl's favor, huh? That'd be nice. And despite everything that's happened, you were obviously able to work together well as a team. Is impressive. Despite last season's differences. Thank you. Yeah, I think we even surprised ourselves with how well we pulled this off. I saw you Viscos. He leans towards you, keeping his voice low. Flatter than all you want, but the fact doesn't change that you failed this challenge. Excuse me? Me? Unfortunately, I must also announce the teams who came up the short and landed themselves in the bottom four. Kiana, Ronan, and it's going to be us. Blast! Oh, and Yvette and Bianca, I'm sorry, but you're all up for elimination this week. Absolutely hell not. We only lost because somebody sabotaged our castle. She runs on the other contestants, putting her hands on her hips. Now I'm going to count very nicely to 3 and expect that whoever's responsible will fess up. 1, 2. Excuse me, do you really think counting to 3 is going to work with adults? Are you mocking me? This is cheating. This is serious business. But why would a known cheater care about that, huh? It was you who knocked over our castle, wasn't it? Well, of course not. I was with Derek the whole time. Tell him. I don't think she would have had time to do this. The only time she was away was when she went to get water. So it was definitely Ivy then. You know what? I did see her by your castle earlier, Yvette, just before it collapsed. How could you do that, Ivy? I know, right? That's so uncool. You're lying, he's lying. Oh, shoot. I think Ivy's telling the truth. Someone's up to her old tricks. There's no use pointing fingers. No! It's her! Ivy's proving that she's not above sabotage, and this seems right up her alley. Second, there should be a full investigation to how she plays the game. First of all, how dare you? Second, you can't just pin this on me because you're still mad about last season. You shouldn't even be back. You won last season. Oh, Ivy, some advice. Just be real and own up who you are. Yeah, spares the moral outrage. She's just pissed that she can't get away with this anymore. Omar just told me that we don't have footage of the incident or non-incident. I can't punish anyone for someone we can't prove. Those sure are a lot of words for saying nothing at all. Hang on, you're just going to let me take the blame? I can't let you judge what I can see, and I still have my outro to film, so if you please settle down. Behind the cameras, Omar rolls his eyes. Omar's like, I'm done with this shit. Push in on Carson 3, 2, 1. Thank you for a wonderful day at the beach, contestants. As Carson continues monologue in his typical jaunty style, Mackenzie leans closer to you. Do you think he might be helping Ivy cheat again? He really couldn't have changed the subject any faster. I don't know, but I'm keeping my eye on them. Later, back at the mansion. Carson gathers you and the other contestant in the living room. When the cameras are rolling, he presents Ivy and Derek with a date card. Ivy reads over an envelope silently, her eyes wide as she begins to read. It says that the challenge winners are the other safe contestants will be going on the next group date, which means those of you in the bottom 4 will not be attending. You're kidding. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. The 4 of you can't join us? I'm glad there's only room for winners on this day. If these sex pots are going, I don't want to go either. It seems a little harsh. It's bad enough being stuck in the bond fort, but not being able to go on a date is just insult to injury. I mean, that's just part of the game. They knew what they signed up for. Still, man, this is a total gut punch. I want to get to know the others. He sneaks a glance at Kiana and gets a reassuring smile in return. Thanks for looking out, you guys. Hopefully, we can join you next time. Across the room, you catch Adam giving Vince an easy look. There's no need to be so glum, everyone. At least listen to what the rest of the card says. He plucks the card for Ivy's hand and clears his throat dramatically. Tomorrow, you embark on an undersea adventure full of stunning sights, amazing creatures, and lots of swimming. You're going snorkeling. Great. Can't imagine anything better than a day out at sea, right, Adam? Adam scouts as Vince shoots a sharp grin his way. Just hope we don't get repeated the last day. America's most eligible! You're heading back to the ocean for the next school day, but will the tension between you and leave you dead in the water? Find out in the next episode of America's Most Eligible! Whew, man, this chapter though, like Vince is a piece of work. He is literally a piece of work. So anyways, I'll see you guys next video, next chapter of America's Most Eligible. So see you then. Bye bye.